Greetings and welcome back, beloveds, to Oracle Rebirth. We're on this new flight. Oh, speaking of that, I've got to read you something. Some of you may have gotten it through a text, okay? But as we embark on 2021, gotta be ready to take this flight. So this is flight 2021. Hello and welcome to flight 2021. We are prepared for a takeoff into the new year. Please make sure your attitude and your blessings are secure and locked in an upright position. All self-destructive devices should be turned off at this time. All negativity, hurt, and discouragement should be put away. Should we lose altitude under pressure during the flight, reach up and pull down a prayer. Prayers will automatically be activated by faith. Once your faith is activated, you can assist others, passengers. Okay. There will be no baggage allowed on this flight. The captain, the universal God of us all, has cleared us for takeoff. Destination is greatness. Feel free to read. Oh, Ina. So, I hope in fact all my beloveds are on board flight 2021. Okay? Have a blessed new year. Alright, beloveds? Okay, let's get into it. It's time to shift some gears and be prepared for our takeoff in a positive, uplifting destination. Okay. So, in the midst of shifting gears for this new year, while the mind is just willing and whirling of all that has gone on, all that is going on, okay, it may be hard to roll up your sleeves and settle into the nitty-gritty. Okay, we got to get back up on this horse. All right, we might deal with some heavy lifting, some heavy thinking, some very hard labor. Okay, because the transition from the holiday merrymaking to wintertime industriousness could be more painful than usual. All right, but we've got the strength and the determination to get through it all, okay? Individually as well as together, all right? So this week starts off with a conjunction between Mercury and Pluto in the industriousness of Capricorn, which is all about that money and making things happen, all right? Strengthened by the trine with the Virgo moon. Unfortunately, the moon is also opposing daydreaming Neptune in Pisces, okay? So we gotta stay, gotta pull back from that daydreaming. Don't let daydreaming take us away from here, okay? Let's keep our feet on the ground and stay grounded, all right? Just like this strong tree behind me, okay? And then it's gonna square off in a good energy of Venus and Sagittarius, considerably weakening the conjunction of the deep mental focus, okay? Mars entry into hard-working Taurus on Wednesday is greeted by Thursday, lunar, and its T-square, which drags in a huge number of planets, including Scorpio and Moon, Mars and Uranus in Taurus, Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, and Mercury in the final degrees of Capricorn. All right. noble. Visionary plans can prove in the final degrees of Capricorn. And visionary plans can prove to be a bit overwhelming, okay? Causing a few blocks of energy and anxiety when attempting to put them into practice, okay? So being aware of that, we'll know how to handle that, all right? Especially if deadlines are upon us, okay? This will leave everyone exhausted by the end of the week, all right? With Friday evening square of Mercury and Mars, luckily the weekend promises great fun and a boost in energy, thanks to a trine between playful Venus and Mars, okay? So now that we are prepared for the week and what's to come, okay? We know we got to get down to some nitty-gritties and there's some hard labor coming, all right? But we have the strength to make it on through, all right? So I hope you can see the beautiful colors that this crystal transforms into. And I'm going to raise our vibration, clear our energy, okay, with this tuning fork, all right? And it's megahertz 639, powerful numbers, all right? So let's go ahead and get started, all right? Clear the space. Divine guidance is here for our messages. And I want to start off with this new deck I have. It's a Karma deck. And okay, Spirit told me to start off somewhere else. You know, I obey Spirit. All right. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for being here. Ooh, and all the messages that you bring for our highest overall good. For our overall highest good and well-being. Life restored. Life restored. Life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted, beloveds, to you now. Okay? Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. And this is so the energy that has come upon us with this age of Aquarius, all right? And for some, you may be going through it for a minute, and it's okay, as long as you keep trying to realize the things from your past that just are no longer needed, okay? As we go into this rebirth, all right? So it's a lot of healing that still needs to go on, okay? wings of Isis. The wings of Isis. This is for someone. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into this human culture. This oracle also brings you angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. Alright? Alrighty. I want to thank all my subscribers, for those who share, do a thumbs up, and for any comments or emails. For those of you who send and participate in that, I thank you so much, beloveds. So love you for it. This is the general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, alright? Okay. So it's time to step into your power. You are strong beyond measure, okay? It's a spirituality flight here. And once you move in that energy, you will truly have peace of mind and abundance, clarity, moving through that storm, okay? And moving through that storm, Spirit will show you the light. Spirit has your back. And no matter what comes, the struggles, the pains, and the storms that rage, trying to push against you as you try and move into your power. Okay? Just be steadfast, anchor down, ground yourself, and keep moving. And, did I show you this? Step into your power. No matter how bad the storm is, stay grounded, stay positive, stay fierce, stay courageous, and keep building and embracing that strength to move through all obstacles. That was weird. A white screen just came up. My apologies. I'm not sure what happened on your end. And it's time to look for the brighter sides of things, okay? Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness, okay? Get your gratitude book. Put down 3 things to be grateful for daily, right? So stay enthused. Keep a very happy energy and vibe about yourself, which will bring in that happiness as you move through this transformation, okay? Yep, and stay courageous. Take action with passion, being courageous as you walk in your power with that enthusiasm of courage. Yeah, it's going to bring in some joy and delight. And that's what is needed, okay? Joy and delight is needed. Open your heart to joy. No matter what obstacles come your way. Because as I said, this is a week for some hard labor, okay? Hard labor may be dealing with certain people and energies, okay? And you have the courage to do it. Okay? As we still continue to go through some cleansing and purification, which activates vibrant life force. Okay? Get your meditation on. Alright? Have that quiet time. That just you time. Alright? Okay, with this karma deck, it has 3 different decks that consist of houses, signs. Oh, I'm supposed to do planet first. And planets. Okay? So. And it's 12 cards per deck. Okay? So, alright, Divine Spirit. What is the energies of the messages that the collective needs to hear? So on a spiritual level, it's time to demonstrate. It's time to demonstrate your spirituality. And on the mental level, it's time to realize some things that might not be pleasant. Okay? And in the physical, for those who are impeccable with their words and their actions, who don't take things personal, who always try and do their best within that leadership position, it's time for that leader to step forward and demonstrate how things should be. Okay? To show those that are lost or don't know what's going on. Okay? So step into that leadership position, as the first card said, step into our power. Okay? That's power is realizing the leadership that you demonstrate. Okay? And that's a sun card. Okay? And within the signs, let's see what we have. Alright, Spirit, what else? It's that collective message. On a spiritual level, it's time to assess what you believe in. Does it resonate with you as a person and true at heart? Okay. And within the mental of it, the cost of believing in something, what is it costing you? Okay. What is it taking from you? What is it giving? All right. And within the physical, use the most direct way, and this is in Taurus. Okay. And let's get the last card. I'm not sure what to do with herself, huh? Last card, dealing with the house. Seeking oneness with all there is on a spiritual. For the mental, philanthropy. And for the physical, keep your involvement hidden. And this is in the 12th house. Keep your involvement hidden. Alright? And within this, we're going to go back to Taurus. Okay. Okay. So within the sun energy that came out within the planets, okay, and the Taurus energy, no, Ina. The Taurus energy is the message of the head of the bull. When the sun enter the sign Taurus. Wow, we've got Sun and we've got Taurus. No, you gotta come down. Okay, you sit there for a minute. So within that energy, with the sun entering the sign of Taurus, people started harnessing their oxen. Slowly, methodically, they plowed the earth into beautiful and practical rows and planted the seeds that prudently saved from the previous year. How well they had planned and saved their resources from the past year, determined to determine the production of the next year. They prayed for fertility as the warmer weather allowed them to enjoy sensuous sights, sounds, smells of reawakening Earth. So an association like the planet Earth, Taurus is productive, it's strong, it's dependable, it's patient, it's slow, it's practical, generous when treated well, and stubbornly furious when pushed too far. Parts of the body ruled by Taurus are the neck and the throat, and it rules the voice. People born during the time of Taurus function best through concentration and stubborn adherence to a preconceived plan. Okay? So within that energy of that, being conscious of what the energy of Taurus brings. Okay, and it takes us to the 12th house, which is, let's see here, the 12th house also derives its meaning from that of the first house. While the first house represents the outer you and how you project yourself into the world, the 12th house is even more personal. The 12th house represents the inner you and how you don't want to project yourself into the world. So it's things that you want to hide from the world. Okay? And while the first house is the you that you want to be and be known as. Okay, Ina, jump. Jump. Good girl. So within the first house, that's you and what you want to project onto the world, while in the 12th house is what you don't want others to be known of you. Okay? So within that energy, within the 12th house, I'm feeling that, do a check-in with the authenticity of who you are as a person and what your heart truly wants to project onto the world. Okay? The house of secrets within this 12th house, it embodies secrets, fears, secret enemies, and our self-undoing. And the origin of this is obvious. Any person who is not aware that we all have self-doubt in our personality, and to make matters worse, who dwell too much on their own self-doubts, acts in a weakened, self-defeating manner that creates suspicious enemies along the way. This does not mean that every person will have a planet in the 12th house, because also, for you beloved, you can Google and get your birth chart if in fact you have your time, okay, and it will show the chart, the pie of all 12 houses, and see which ones are empty. And it's almost as if, like when you think of reincarnation, it's almost like you keep going through something or having this test or this repeating or repetitiousness of something until you get it right. So if you have nothing in your house, then you're good in that area, okay? But the houses that you do have something in, being aware of the signs that are there and which house it is. Is it in family? Is it in career? So working and looking within this energy of the 12th house, it has to do with philanthropy, okay? And some of the things that you do for humanity, things that you just do because your heart is telling you to do, or you feel that you want to give back. Okay? Be it volunteering, being it acting as that leader, okay? And demonstrating how things should be, okay? And it doesn't mean that, this is etched in stone, okay? And usually the hidden dimension to a person's personality, the exact nature of which is symbolized by qualities associated with that planet, can give you a lot of information, okay? So within the 12th house has come to be associated with all things that tend to negate our ego, some religious and other large institutions in which individuals have only a small part, such as government, the military, large corporations, hospitals, and prisons are 12th house matters, okay? It rules the studio rather than the stage, and emphasizes the need for privacy. Okay? Alrighty. So with that in mind, take it how it resonates, beloved. And let's see what's going on an emotional level for the collective. Alright? Because I do feel a heaviness that, people are still in the mode of dealing with their emotions, and, it could be an ongoing thing. It's okay. It's okay. Okay? Because it's hard to just turn your emotions just clean off. It's very... the older you are, the more set you are in your ways and how you feel and how things have affected you. So that's totally natural, okay? Alright, Divine Spirit. What messages do you have on the emotional level and what's going on with my beloveds? Alright. We got some free spirit going on. Okay? And within that free spirit, I'm feeling that these are like that joy and that delight. And that's what you need in your life. Okay? So demand it, take it, and make sure you get it. Okay? So have that free spirit energy of just letting things flow as they shall, okay? And just knowing that how you feel on the inside and who you are truly, authentically, let that light shine through, beloved. All right. We got some sisterly and brotherly support going on. All right. That's a wonderful thing. And within that energy of support, for those who, my saying is, celebrate the ones that celebrate you. And I'm feeling the energy that there's the coming together of energies and people that are just going to shine and glow with an energy of a very loving vibration. Okay? You gotta trust and know that all that you desire and who to trust with your desires to be that support energy. Okay? And I'm feeling the energy that, there is some trust issues that are going on within a relationship. as well as trusting your own intuition and what you know and what you feel is something that is a warning. And it's like your own personal truth. It's like an inner clock saying, yes, do it, or no, don't do it. Okay? So I'm feeling the energy that trusting your own intuition in matters are supported. Releasing fear will bring in a certain amount of light that will give you that inner knowing. Alright? Yeah. And it may be a mystery. There's some things that may be a mystery, and they need to be a mystery right now until it's time to be revealed for you. It's almost like the mystery is like a surprise party. You don't know that someone has planned a party for you until you get there and you're like, surprise! And it's like, oh my God. And I was calling such and such and they were saying, oh no, I got something to do and it was my birthday and everybody just seems like they weren't there for me. Just you're thinking something in your own mind that is not necessarily true, as opposed to going with the flow, accepting what is, moving through it, and just keep on. Because the mystery will reveal itself. Okay? In its own divine timing. Alright? Alright. Let's see what else we have for the collective. I gotta get back up on my 410 horse. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. So, your own personal readings will come out as I can. Okay. We got strength, we had courage, and now we have strength. It's time to embody all the strength that you have to move through the energies and the things that are hidden, which will be revealed. And it might not be pleasant. So you've got to have mental strength, and I'm feeling emotional strength within a relationship for what may appear or what may be thrown at you without any warning. Okay? You gotta have the strength to go through that. Yeah. And the willpower. I know that light is kind of messed up, but having the willpower to have that strength, no matter what transpires, you're like, you know what? Yes, I have the strength to prevail and move through this. This is only temporary, okay? And I'm grateful that this happened because I did find a lesson in it. Even if the lesson was to reassure you of gratitude or forgiveness or trust, okay? And it's time to lighten your load, all right? For some of us, you're just carrying too much. And I'm feeling that it's not just your stuff, carrying other people's stuff. You've got to lighten that load, okay? And think about the things that you need to do to manifest your load, okay? So lightening your load, your own personal load, as well as energies from others, okay? Because you don't have to carry the whole world on your back. You just don't, all right? And when you're striving and moving towards something that you're trying to build, or be in a mind frame of creativity, you can't have all that. Okay? So you gotta lighten your load. Okay? Because the transformation is truly happening to us all. Okay? Whether you want to accept it or not, it's happening. All right? All right, Divine Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Intuition is coming through within this spirituality of what's going on within the world, and your intuition is, you're just gonna know things, and it's, for a lot of you, it's gonna be very surprising, because it's like, how did I know that? Knowing and realizing that this is a spiritual awakening and rebirthing and renewal that's going on, yes, you're going to be sensitive to certain things. You might, loud music might interfere with you, or people that have loud voices, or being in crowds or something like that. You might be real sensitive to that, and just know that yes, your intuition is heightening. Okay? And there's a lot that needs to be reflected on, okay, of things that either people are putting on you, or that you notice about people, that once you reflect back on some things, you're like, you know what? Now I understand this person's energy, or I understand why they are the way they are. I understand why they come to work and they're unhappy. Just do some reflecting on some things that will bring you the clarity where you don't have to be in an emotional reaction of somebody else, carrying somebody else's load. Okay? Because it will diminish your willpower. It will diminish your will and what you have going on and what you're trying to manifest. It will diminish your joy and your delight. It'll have you half-stepping instead of taking a full step into your power. Okay? Alright, let's see what else we have. As we step into this moon hour deck. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And that is what is coming this week. Okay? So stay positive. Here we go with healing again. So just know that healing may take a while, and it may be things, you might have a list of things you might need to heal from. And I hope you're getting your list together to burn. Okay? I'm going to give you a little more time, so we're going to do it on the 11th. That's the end of the conjunction. Okay? So just keep going over your list to make sure you have everything on there that you want to release. Okay? Because on the 11th, we're going to burn those things away. And continue on within the healing energy of things that you need to heal. Okay? Because you need to be free, and you need to lighten that load of all that baggage. As I read, for those of you who got a ticket for flight 2021. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we have going on before we bring this meeting to a close, my beloveds. All right, Spirit, what else is going on that we need to be aware of this week? Relationships, careers, and personal. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got some Seven of Swords energy. All right, so be aware of drama or people trying to rob you of your joy, steal your position at work. Okay, steal something from you personally. All right, be aware of sneaky people. Okay. Be aware and have your intuition on point about what people's intentions are. Okay. All right, Five of Cups. We've got some sadness. I'm feeling the energy that relationships may be out of sync within parents, siblings, or a significant other, and it may bring in some sadness as the holiday during this time, which is supposed to be such a joyous time, but it is a very high time for depression. Okay, and within that energy of that Five of Cups, maybe a little emotional friction and sadness going on. But just know that it's okay to feel that. But it's like, keep that emotional level down low so things just don't become too burdensome and heavy. Okay? Don't let it take up all of your heart. Don't let it take up all of your mind, all of your time. Okay? Give it the time it needs to heal and release so that you can move on within the light and step into your power and get that joy and that delight back. Yep. It's got victory. It's got an Ace of Swords. And within this Five of Cups energy, dealing within a relationship and emotions, cutting through the bullshit, finding the clarity in it. Getting clarity so that you can be and set yourself in the right frame of mind, and within your heart, you know where to put it. I'm feeling like this is my heart, and it's just been shaking. It's been in turmoil, and the tears, and the this, and the that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go through this. Oh, it took me down for the weekend, or it's been riding me for a month or whatever. And then all of a sudden, the clarity comes through. You've cried as many tears as you can cry, okay? And now you're like, okay, put that to the side, and let's move on. With the Page of Cups, there's some friendship and some energies that are really equal in the equal within give and take. I'm feeling also the energy of this could be someone young that's offering something to someone that's in need. And I'm also feeling even animals. Okay? I'm feeling the energy that someone is being more aware of the things that evolve within nature that you kind of took for granted. I'm seeing somebody drinking coffee or tea in the morning and looking out the window at the birds and how they interact, and the squirrels going up and down the tree, and just taking that moment to go within nature. It's putting a smile on your face. Nice. 10 of Cups. Home, baby. So there are some things that are coming into balance, and people are moving on a very high vibration, and things are falling into line of what you've created. Truly, truly awesome. Wow. Because somebody has or needs to take a leap of faith and know that you're divinely covered. There's no reason to worry or fear, because you can look at it in two ways. It is what it is. It's going to do what it do, so let it be what it be. And keep moving. Alright? Alright, my beloveds. Let's get us some 4 agreements. And bring this party to a close. Until next time. Alright. What are the messages, Spirit, for their overall highest good? Real love is accepting other people the way they are without trying to change them. If we try to change them, this means that we don't really like them. It is easier to find someone who is already the way you want him or her to be, instead of trying to change that person. Amen to that. Be impeccable with your words. Manifest your intentions. Talking about our list of wants and wants and not wants. Okay? The things that we want to manifest, and the things that we want to erase, let go of. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will all be manifested through the word. So, watch your words. Speak impeccably and authentically and positively. Alright? Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you express that love in your interactions with others. And that action will produce a like reaction. Just as I was saying, when people, this was in the other video, when people are unhappy with themselves and they try and pull you in there, yeah, you do absorb that energy. Okay? And then you can look at them and realize, oh, I see what's going on here. There's not enough self-love here. Okay? So I'm going to give you some time, let you love on yourself and get yourself together. Okay? But I'm not going to absorb that. I'm out. Your best will depend on whether you are refreshed in the morning or tired at night. Your best will be different when you are happy as opposed to upset, or healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstances, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Yeah, because when you love yourself, can't nobody just treat you any kind of way. Nope. Not having it. This is what we're not gonna do. Okay? So, my beloveds, I hope in fact you took something positive from this as we move forward from the 4th to the 10th. Okay? And I hope in fact something inspired you to look at yourself and love yourself in a different way. Not looking for love on the outside for somebody to love you. Because when you love yourself, it shows. So the person that's supposed to come to you will know just how to love you. Okay? So until next time, my beloveds, what we gonna do? Say it with me. We're gonna keep it peaceful and positive no matter what. No matter what. Alright? Until next time, beloveds, be well, be safe, and be in love with yourself.